We're going to start tonight with the song that we've passed out the lyrics to, and then you'll see this amazing skit the religious school has put together for you. So if you want to follow along, sing along, you'll know the tune, I promise. Ready? 1, 2, 3. On the first night of Hanukkah, someone sent to me a warm bagel topped with cream cheese. On the second night of Hanukkah, someone sent to me 2 matzah balls and a warm bagel topped with cream cheese. On the third night of Hanukkah, someone sent to me 3 golden latkes, 2 matzah balls, and a warm bagel topped with cream cheese. On the fourth night of Hanukkah, someone sent to me 4 pounds of corned beef, 3 golden latkes, 2 matzah balls, and a warm bagel topped with cream cheese. On the 5th night of Hanukkah, someone sent to me 5 kosher dills, 4 pounds of corned beef, 3 golden latkes, 2 matzah balls, and a warm bagel topped with cream cheese. On the 6th night of Hanukkah, someone sent to me 5 kosher dills, 4 pounds of corned beef, 3 golden latkes, 2 matzah balls, and a warm bagel topped with cream cheese. On the 7th night of Hanukkah, someone sent to me 7 rabbis dancing, 6 grandmas cooking, 5 kosher deals, 4 pounds of corned beef, 3 golden latkes, 2 matzah balls, and a warm bagel topped with cream cheese. On the 8th night of Hanukkah, someone sent to me 8 fiddlers fiddling, 7 rabbis dancing, 6 grandmas cooking, 5 kosher dills, 4 pounds of corned beef, 3 golden latkes, 2 matzah balls, and a warm bagel topped with cream cheese. That was hard. I know. Now, as our play begins, the students will walk you through some of the key events of the Hanukkah story. But if you turn your song sheet over, there is also a timeline you can follow more or less along with so that you can have the full effect of the Hanukkah story.
Welcome one, welcome all. This is the story of the Maccabees, or if you prefer, Hanukkah. Welcome, welcome. Tonight, as we celebrate the 4th night of Hanukkah, we look at a family who is about to light their menorah.
Come, children, it's time to light the Hanukkah candles. Blessed are you, Lord our God, King of the universe, who makes us holy through doing his commandments and commands us to kindle the lights of Hanukkah.
Amen.
We kindle these lights to commemorate the wonders that our efforts at and the marvelous and consoling deeds which you performed for our fathers through your holy priests in those days at that season. During all the 8 days of Hanukkah, these lights are holy, and we are not permitted to make use of them, but only to use them in order to thank your name for the
name was Antiochus. He didn't believe in God. Instead, he believed in Zeus and the other gods of Greece. Antiochus wanted everyone to be the same as him, so he made a law.
They skipped these two. Yeah, they skipped these two.
Jeff, go ahead. You're here. Kelly. Dad.
Wait, say it again. Dad, tell us the story of Hanukkah. Yes, Dad. Why do we light the candles? What is Hanukkah about?
Okay, I'll tell you. It all happened a very long time ago. Almost 2,300 years ago. In those days, the Jewish people lived in a country that we now call Israel. They had a temple in the city of Jerusalem where they worshiped God.
But in those days, the land was ruled by the king of Syria, whose name was Antiochus. He didn't believe in God. Instead, he believed in Zeus and the other gods of Greece. Antiochus wanted everyone to be the same as him, so he made a law.
Everyone had better listen to this new law that I just made. You must worship Zeus and the other Greek gods. If you don't, you will be put to death. Gather some soldiers and take over the Jewish temple in Jerusalem. After tear down and put up a golden statue of the great god Zeus. That'll show them whose God is the best.
So the Syrian soldiers took command of the temple. They damaged the building. They stole the great candlesticks and they put up a statue of the god Zeus. They even put out the Ner Shalom, the everlasting light that stays on in the synagogue all the time to remind us that God is there. Most people were too frightened to complain.
But in the small town of Modi'in lived a priest called Matthias and his 5 sons. Their names were Johanan, Simon, Judah, Eliezer, and Jonathan. One day, some soldiers came to Modi'in. Sometimes captains self-identify. At first, no one came forward, but after the soldiers threatened to kill anyone who didn't pray to Zeus, a man stepped forward and bowed down to the statue. Matthias the priest was furious.
You traitor, you are for God, follow me.
Many of the people, including Matthias' 5 sons, followed him while the rebels hid in the hills. Before long, they had formed a small army led by Matthias' son Judah. They had many battles with the Syrian troops and won so many of them that the people called him Judah Maccabee, which means the hammer. Judah Maccabee and his army were so successful that they drove Antiochus out of the land and they were able to get the temple back.
But when they got there...
Look at this mess. We'll have to clean it up.
The Ner Shalom is gone out. We must have lighted immediately. Judah, there's only 1 day's supply of oil for the lamp.
But it will take more than a week to get it and purify it so it can be used in the holy temple.
Well, we'll light the candle and ask God, and we'll pray to God and ask Him to keep the flame burning.
Although there was only enough oil for 1 day, the flame in the Ner Tamid kept burning for 8 days while more oil was prepared. The people said it was a miracle.
It's a miracle! When Judah and his people had cleaned up the temple, they held a ceremony to dedicate it once again to the worship of God. The name Hanukkah means dedication, and for 8 days we light candles to remind us of the miracle that happened long ago.
So they celebrate and discover the dedication of the law altar of Eid, 8 days of offered born offering with gladness, then joy, Judas, and all of, the people of Israel decided that every year at that season they would celebrate for 8 days the feast of dedication of the altar. They should be observed with gladness and joy, being with the two finished day and the month of Kislev.
Commemorating the holidays, Jews burn 9 branch candle bring from Hanukkah. There is one candle for each night, plus the Shamash or servant candle. On the first night, one candle is placed at the far right. The Shamash candle is lit and used to light the first candle of Hanukkah, then placed in the middle. Each night, another candle is added from right to left. At the evening, candles are lit from right to left, paying honor to the newest
Because of the law prohibiting the lighting of fire on Shabbat, Hanukkah candles are usually lit before the Shabbat candles on Friday night and after Havdalah on Saturday night.
The Hanukkah candles are for pleasure only. We are not allowed to use them for any effective purpose. We use extra one from the Shamash to light the others.
It is traditional to eat fried foods on this holiday because of the significance of oil to the holiday. This includes latkes and donuts.
For us, Hanukkah is a special time. It is a time when families get together and children given presents, and Hanukkah there are special games to play. And special foods to eat. And favorite game is dreidel. A dreidel is a sort of spinning top with letters on its 4 sides. When it stops spinning, and falls over, one of the letters is on top. Children play and game, or they win or lose sweets depending on which lands upwards.
Jews make a special point of eating foods like donuts, which have been fried in lots of oil. A favorite is potato pancakes called latkes, which are made from grated potato, which is mixed with flour and egg and onion to make a thick mixture. Spoonfuls of the mixture are deep fried until they are golden brown and delicious. But Hanukkah also has a serious side. All those years ago, Judah Maccabee and his followers fought for the freedom to follow their own beliefs, and at Hanukkah, Jews like to spend some time thinking how important it is for people to be free to believe in their own religions.
Not by might and not by power, but by Spirit alone, Ruach, shall we all live in peace. Not by might and not by power, but by Spirit alone, Ruach, shall we all live in peace. The children sing, the children dream, that their tears may fall, we will hear them call, and another song will rise, another song will rise, another song will rise. Not by might and not by power, but by Spirit alone, Ruach, shall we all live in peace. Not by might, not by power, shalom. It's not time. That's not the right stuff.
Thanks. You.
Guys, shh. It's Miriam's turn to have the mic. Okay, everybody go sit down.
Thank you.
It's Hanukkah, and the family's all here. It's Hanukkah, our favorite time of the year. The candle light burns so bright, and there's one little candle on the very first night. We gather around and hear the story of the days of the Maccabees' glory. We eat the latkes, salty and sweet, and we all get gelt as a special treat. We sing songs that are loud and strong. And even baby David, as I would say, my uncle, sings along. Maybe he doesn't get the words right. But look at the menorah on the 8th night. It lights the room, it makes us proud. Now the singing's really getting loud. After 8 days, we end the holiday, but that's tomorrow. So sing along today.
And now for the Hanukkah lighting, I would like to invite up all of the parents of the children who are up here. All of the parents of the children that are up here to come.
My mom isn't here.
Or the grandparents, whatever guardian is here for the children that are up here. Miriam, put it down. Oh.
My mom doesn't feel good.
The candle lighting blessing for the Hanukkah candles.
Can I light one of the candles? I've been practicing it.
Okay, hold on. Whoa. Nobody's lighting anything yet. The blessings are on page 572.
572.
Can I join them?
Yes. Okay. You want to light the shamash?
I don't know if I trust you.
Okay.
Can I?
No, Alex, come here.
Alex.
No, come back where you were.
Use the matches.
So that people can see it. You don't want to block it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, light the shamash, just the middle one. Just use matches.
Just use the other one. Just use the other one.
No, let's just use matches.
Oh, there's a light.
Okay. Adriana.
Oops, she got it.
Let her do it.
No, I got
Just let her do it.
Let her do it.
No. Oh, wait. Okay.
You can take it. Come on.
Pick it up. Don't light it yet. Wait till we say the first blessing and then start lighting, okay? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Hanukkah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa nisim lavoteinu bayamim hahem ba'azman hazeh. Thank you again, Mazel Tov, to our performers tonight and to the parents who brought such talented life into this world. You will be someday. Okay. Now tonight's service is a more or less typical Shabbat service, but we are going to intersperse lots of Hanukkah singing. So right now we're going to turn to page 668. And sing Mi Yimalel in Hebrew and in English, but not the last verse in English. Mi Yimalel Gvurot Yisrael Otan Mi Yimneh Hein B'chol Dor Yakum Hagibor Goel Ha'am Shema Bayamim Hahem Bazman Hazeh Maccabi Moshiach Ufodeh Uvyamenu Kol Am Yisrael Yitached Yakum Lehigael. Who can retell the things that befell us? Who can count them? In every age a hero or sage came to our aid. Hark! In days of yore in Israel's ancient land, brave Maccabeus led his faithful band. And now all Israel must as one arise, redeem itself through deed and sacrifice. And now on page 120, we flip back to Shabbat for our Shabbat candle lighting. And are any of our cooks available to come out and light candles with us, or are they? I think they are being fetched. Yay! No? Okay. That was a psych out, Gail. All right, how about... All right, Adriana, come on up. Thank you. But maybe we should shout an extra loud thank you to our cooks anyway, so that they can hear that, even if they can't hear us calling them to light candles. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Thank you! Okay.
Do you want me to use this?
Sure. Light it first and then say the blessing. Don't burn yourself. That's a good idea. But you have to light both of them. Light both of them.
Tova ta Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kichanu b'mitzotav v'tzilana la'adili. I'm smart. Lahadilik nei shel Shabbat.
Amen.
I'm smart. Read the English. Blessed are you, Adonai, God, sovereign of this universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle a life Shabbat.
Amen. Thank you. Good. I'm glad. Okay. We turn now to Lecha Dodi on pages 138 and 139 to officially welcome in the Sabbath bride now that we have joined each other in food, in prayer, in Hanukkah lights. Let's let the Sabbath bride in to see all the joy that's already in this space waiting for her. We will sing verses 1, 2, 5, and 9. And when we reach verse 9, I invite you to rise and face the door and really envision her, the beautiful bride of Shabbat, coming in to join us. Lecha dodi likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. 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 Shamor v'zachor b'dibor echad, Hishmi anu el hamyuchad, Adonai echad u'shemo echad, L'shem u'tiferet v'litila. Lecha dodi likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha, Ki hi mekor habracha, Merosh mikedem nesucha, Sof ma'aseh b'machshava tchila. Lecha dodi likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Hitoreri, Kiva orech kumi uri, shir daberi, Kevod Adonai alayich nigla. Lecha dodi likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Boi v'shalom ateret bala, Gam besimcha uvetzola, Toch emunei am segula, Boi chala. Lecha dodi likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Please be seated. Now, we've welcomed in the Sabbath bride, we've lit all of our candles, and we are ready to segue into our Shabbat service with the Chatzi Kaddish on page 144. Yitkadal ve'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, ve'alma divrach yirtei ve'amlich malchutei, v'chayechon uvyomechon uvchayei techol beit Yisrael, Bagala, bagala, uvizman kariv, ve'imeru, amen. Yehesh meraba mevarach, ve'alamu al me'amaya, yitbarach, yitbarach, ve'yishtabach, v'yitpa'ar, v'yitramam, v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar, v'yit'ale, v'yithalal, shemei dekudesha barichu, leila min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, damiran be'alma, ve'imeru, amen. We're ready for the call to worship on page 146. Please rise if you are able. Yai da 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 yai da da. Yai da 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 yai da da. Yai da 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 yai da 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 da. Yai da 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 yai da da. Yai da 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 yai da 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 da. Yai da 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 yai da da. Barechu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach, HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. HaMevorach, HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. Please be seated. Let's all read together on page 148. In the English. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, ruler of the universe, who speaks the evening into being, skillfully opens the gates, thoughtfully alters the time and changes the seasons, and arranges the stars in their heavenly courses according to plan. You are creator of day and night, rolling light away from darkness and darkness from light, transforming day into night and distinguishing one from the other. Adonai Tzevaot is your name. Ever-living God, may you reign continually over us into eternity. Blessed are you, Adonai, who brings on the evening. Baruch atah Adonai, Hama'ariv Aravim. On page 150. Ahavat olam, Beit Yisrael, Amcha ahavta, Amcha ahavta, Torah u'mitzvot, Chukim u'mishpatim, Otanu limadeta, Otanu limadeta. Al ken Adonai Eloheinu b'shachbenu, uvkumenu nasiach bechukecha, v'nismach b'divrei Toratecha, uv'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed. Ki heim chayeinu, ve'orech yameinu, uvahem nege yomam v'layla, nege yomam v'layla, ve'havatcha al tasir, mimenu le'olamim, Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. On pages 152 and 153 is the Shema, followed by the Ve'ahavta, watchwords from our Torah. I invite you to prepare as you are most comfortable saying these blessings. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol meudecha ve'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom alavavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha b'veitecha uv'lechtecha v'derech uv'shachbecha uv'kumecha uv'shartam leot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot b'neinecha uchtavtam al mezuzot beitecha uv'isharecha leman tiskaru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'hitem kedoshim Elohechem ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim v'hiot lachem Elohim ani Adonai Elohechem. Please be seated. Let's read together in the English on page 156. All this we hold to be true and trustworthy for us. You alone are our God, and we are Israel, your people. You are our sovereign and Savior, who delivers us from oppressors' hands and saves us from tyrants' fists. You work wonders without number, marvels beyond count. You give us life and steady our footsteps. You performed miracles for us before Pharaoh, signs and wonders in the land of the Egyptians. You led your people Israel out from their midst to freedom for all time. When your children witnessed your dominance, they praised your name in gratitude, and they accepted your sovereignty. Moses, Miriam, and all Israel sang to you together, lifting their voices joyously. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, nora tehilot osef eleh, nora tehilot osef eleh. Malechutecha ra'u vanecha, bokei hayam lifnei Moshe u'Miriam, ze'eli anu ve'ameru, ze'eli anu ve'ameru. Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed. V'ne'emar kifad Adonai et Yaakov, ugalo miyad chazak mimenu, baruch atah Adonai ka'al Yisrael. Page 160. Grant, O God, that we lie down in peace and raise us up, our guardian, to life renewed. Spread over us the shelter of your peace. Guide us with your good counsel. For your name's sake, be our help. Shield and shelter us beneath the shadow of your wings. Defend us against enemies, illness, war, famine, and sorrow. Distance us from wrongdoing. For you, God, watch over us and deliver us. For you, God, are gracious and merciful. Guard our going and coming to life and to peace evermore. Blessed are you, Adonai, guardian of Israel, whose shelter of peace is over us, over all your people Israel, and over Jerusalem. Baruch atah Adonai, haporei sukat shalom, aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael, ve'al Yerushalayim. Page 162. V'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת. לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת. לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת. לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת. לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. Well, let's not forget, among all of these beautiful Shabbos songs, that it is still Hanukkah. So let's turn to page 669. 669. And again, one verse in Hebrew and one verse in English. Ma'otzor. Ma'otzor Yeshuati, Uchana Elishabeach, Tikon Betefilati, Vesham Toda Nitzabeach. Zadachin marbeach, mitzar hamnabeach, azegmor beshir mizmor, Hanukkah tamizbeach, azegmor beshir mizmor, Hanukkah tamizbeach. Rock of ages, let our song praise your saving power. You amidst the raging foes were our sheltering tower. Furious they assailed us, but your arm availed us, and your word broke their sword when our own strength failed us, and your word broke their sword when our own strength failed us. Sorry about that. I decided at the last minute that I thought Ma'otzor would sound better after the candle lighting, and Miyam Aleo would sound better after Vishamru. So I switched the slides and then forgot on my paper. So sorry if that was confusing, but you all sang along with both songs beautifully, so you figured it out. Good job. Let's turn now to our tefillah, our central section of prayer. It begins on page 164 and continues over the next few pages. If you are able, please rise. Adonai sifatai tiftach ufia gitahilatecha. Eternal God, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'konei Hakol, V'zocher Chastei Avot v'Imahot, U'mevii Geula livnei v'neihem, V'ma'an Shemo be'ahava, Melech Ozer u'Moshiach u'Magen, Baruch Atah Adonai, Magen, Abraham ve'Azrat Sarah, Atah Gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechayeh HaKol, Atah Rav le'Hoshia, Mashiv Haruach u'Morid HaGashem, Mechakel Chaim bechesed, Mechayeh HaKol berachamim rabim, Somech noflim verofeh cholim, Umatir asurim, Umekayem emunato, Lishenei afar, Micha mocha ba'al gevurot, Umido melech, Melech meimid umechayeh, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman ata l'hachayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayeh hakol. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, U'kadoshim b'chol yom yahalelucha selah, Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh. Please be seated. Page 172. You set aside the seventh day for your name, the pinnacle of creation, and you blessed it above all other days, more sacred than all festival times. So it is written in your Torah, the heaven and the earth were finished and all their array. On the seventh day, God had completed the work that had been done, ceasing then on the seventh day from all the work that God had done. Then God blessed the seventh day and made it holy, and ceased from all the creative work that God had chosen to do. Our God and God of our ancestors, be pleased with our rest. Sanctify us with your mitzvot, and grant us a share in your Torah. Satisfy us with your goodness, and gladden us with your salvation. Purify our hearts to serve you in truth. In your gracious love, Adonai our God, grant us our heritage, your holy Shabbat, that Israel who sanctifies your name may rest on it. Praise to you, Adonai, who sanctifies Shabbat. Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat. Page 174. Find favor, Adonai our God, with your people Israel, and accept their prayer in love. May the worship of your people Israel always be acceptable. God, who is near to all who call, turn lovingly to your servants. Pour out your Spirit upon us. Let our eyes behold your loving return to Zion. Blessed are you, Adonai, whose presence returns to Zion. Baruch atah Adonai, Hamachazir Shechinato L'Tzion. Page 176. We acknowledge with thanks that you are Adonai, our God and God of our ancestors forever. You are the rock of our lives and the shield of our salvation in every generation. Let us thank you and praise you for our lives which are in your hand, for our souls which are in your care, for your miracles that we experience every day, and for your wondrous deeds and favors at every time of day, evening, morning, and noon. O good one whose mercies never end, O compassionate one whose kindness never fails, let us forever put our hope in you. For all these things, O sovereign, let your name be forever praised and blessed. O God, our Redeemer and Helper, let all who live affirm you and praise your name in truth. Blessed are you, Adonai. Your name is goodness, and you are worthy of thanksgiving. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha ulecha na'el lehodot. Page 556, a special thank you for our festival. In the days of the Hasmoneans, Mattathias ben Yochanan, the high priest, and his children, when the evil government of Greece rose up against your people Israel to make them forget your Torah and to make them leave the laws of your will, in your great mercy you rose up with them in their time of trouble and fought in their fight, judged their cause just. You delivered the mighty into the hands of the weak, and the many into the hands of the few, the unclean into the hands of the pure, the evil into the hands of the righteous, the arrogant into the hands of those who engage in your Torah. For you made a great and holy name in your world, and for your people Israel you brought about the great triumph and redemption on that very day. And when your children came to the Holy of Holies, and emptied your temple and purified your place and lit candles in your holy courts, you established these 8 nights of Hanukkah, grateful to acknowledge and to praise your great name. At the top of the page, Al ha-nisim ve'al ha-purkan ve'al ha-gvurot ve'al ha-tshuvot ve'al ha-milchamot she'asita lavotenu vayamim hahem bazman hazeh. Al ha-nisim ve'al ha-purkan ve'al ha-gvurot ve'al ha-tshuvot ve'al ha-milchamot she'asita lavotenu vayamim hahem bazman hazeh. Shalom Rav on page 178. 178. Shalom Rav al Yisrael amcha tasim leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael amcha tasim leolam. Ki atahu melech adon lechol hashalom. Ki atahu melech adon lechol hashalom. Shalom Rav al Yisrael amcha tasim leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael amcha tasim leolam. V'tov beinecha levarech et amcha Yisrael bechol et uvechol sha'a bishlomecha. Shalom Rav ha-Yisrael amcha tasim leolam. Shalom Rav ha-Yisrael amcha tasim leolam. Tasim leolam. Tasim leolam. Baruch atah Adonai, hamevarech et amo Yisrael b'shalom. We take a moment now for silent prayer. You might use the words on pages 180 and 181, or the meditations of your own heart. Yehiyu liratzon imrefi vehegyon libi lefanecha Adonai tzuri Adonai tzuri Vegoali. May the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable to you, Adonai, my rock and my redeemer. We turn our thoughts now to those who are ill and in need of healing. On our Misha Berach list this week is Ricky Grant, Mary Kennedy, Brian Snyder, Molly Garifo, Edith Norman and Diane King, Skip Bracey, Denise Logan, Ruth Brenner, Ron Ely, Ellen Leon, John Kaur, Rosalind Cantu, Peter Winkler, Karen Thompson, Deborah Sondak, David Gilbert, David Nemero, Nancy Kronig, Alec Levy, Jeff Rubenstein, Dean Ashley, Ivy Bells, Bernard Strassner, Rhonda Butler, Jim Pepe, Sharon Buell, Jean Walker, Gary Gentoff, Marion Finkel, Jennifer Goldberg Rosenbaum, David Deutsch, Louis Perlman, V. McCoy, Eileen Milner, Mike Hogg, Bill Brooks, Doris Perry, and Ellen Simmons. And if anyone else has a name they'd like to add, please share that now. Our Misha Berach prayer is on page 371, and we hold in our thoughts all those who are in need of the healing of mind, body, or spirit. Misha Berach Avotenu Mekor HaBracha Le'imotenu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misha Berach Imotenu Mekor HaBracha La'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. We also pray for those in our community who are active military duty, first responders, and peacekeepers, those around the world whose jobs are dangerous so that our lives might not be. We have on that list Oni Hinnanen, Joshua Ehrlichman, Martin Brown, Richard Rubino, Howard Mergler, Kyle Smet, Andrew Booth, Joseph Cald, Daniel and Bridget Stambowski, many members of the Nemero family, Pete Abelson, Jeremy Sharkey, Benjamin Hurd, Alexander Furman, Daniel Gilman, Curtis Miller, Rob Apgar, and Ben Farrell. And of course, if we have anyone tuning in on active duty whose names we don't know, sometimes ships at sea are watching us, and although we cannot add your names to the list, we pray for your health and safety as well. May the one who blessed our fathers Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and our mothers Sarah, Rebecca, Leah, and Rachel, bless those who are serving in our armed services. May God guard them and keep them from harm. If they find themselves in dangerous path, may God bring them back whole of mind and body to all those who love them. May it be your will, Adonai Tzevaot, to lead them to safety and to protect them from each and every enemy and ambush. May God make their journey successful and guard their going out and coming in with mercy and love, and let them be blessed to return home with life and peace now and forever. And let us say, now, some words from our sponsor, the Torah. This week's Torah portion is Parashat Miketz, in which Joseph and his brothers are reunited. But his brothers do not know this yet. He appears to them as the Grand Viceroy, which is a word that is always used in the translations of what Joseph's role is, but who really knows what a viceroy is? I looked it up, just to be clear. It's a regal official who runs a country, colony, city, province, or subnational state in the name and as the representative of the monarch of the territory. So when his brothers come in search of food, they see a fancy Egyptian official. They do not recognize their brother underneath all the coal and the gold and whatever else is going on. But he recognizes them. So he decides to mess with them a little, because after all, the last time he saw them, they tried to kill him and then decided it would be more beneficial to sell him into slavery. So there might be some bad blood there. So he calls them spies, even though he knows very well they are not. And he asks them some interrogative questions, which he already knows the answers to. And they reveal they are 10 of 12 brothers. One of them is no more, they say, and the youngest remains with our father. So Joseph gives them some food, but does demand on meeting the 12th brother and keeps Simeon as a collateral in the meantime. Sends the other, we're down to 9, I think, the other 9 back to Jacob. Now Reuben, the oldest brother, the same brother who didn't want to kill Joseph in the first place, reprimands his other brothers. They've gotten into quite a predicament now. Jacob will never let Benjamin go, the second son of his favored wife. Look what happened to the first one he let out of his sight. The youngest one is not going to go anywhere, and now they've lost Simeon too. Reuben tells his brothers in Hebrew that for sure this is punishment for their treatment of Joseph all those years ago. And they think because they're speaking in Hebrew, this Egyptian viceroy has no idea what they're saying. But of course, Joseph knows, and he takes note of Reuben's admonishment. So the brothers go back, and they do manage to convince Jacob to allow Benjamin to come back to Egypt with them after all. And when they arrive back in the Egyptian palace, Joseph decides to trick them again because he's not tired of this game yet. So he frames Benjamin for stealing his cup. He hides his precious golden chalice in Benjamin's sack, and when they try to leave again, he accuses them all of being thieves and searches their bags, and sure enough, finds it in Benjamin's. Now that's where this parsha ends, but if you're familiar with the story, you know that then it goes on next week with Judah singing a nice calypso song about how Benjamin is honest as coconuts. I always thought that was a strange choice of words, Andrew Lloyd Webber. Coconuts don't tell lies, but they also don't tell the truth. Anyway, after Judah's heartwarming profession of loyalty to Benjamin, Joseph tearfully reveals himself. So I was talking to a student this week about how Joseph reads this behavior of Reuben and Judah as evidence that all 11 brothers have learned to be better people since throwing him into that pit, and that they're all ready to be forgiven, and it's all a big happy family reunion. But the student pointed out there's no evidence that the other siblings cared, and they were probably just going along with it for the food. But in the end, it doesn't actually matter. The kindness and maturity of Reuben and Judah are enough to earn this fractured family some peace again. So just as the Shamash provides enough light for us to see by and has a flame strong enough to light the other candles, the willingness of just these three brothers, Joseph, Reuben, and Judah, is enough to reconcile the entire family and enough to brighten aging Jacob's life again and to ignite forgiveness and love between the whole family. So this Hanukkah, I encourage you all to be the Shamash. Be Reuben the peacemaker, be Judah the loyal. Bring light into dark spaces, ignite love among family and friends, and hold on to your strength to help carry others through complicated times. Pass your light on and allow the warmth of others then to radiate back at you. And together, may we all drive out the hardship and darkness to live in light and unity and peace. Amen and Shabbat Shalom. Let's close that section with a song, page 671. Light one candle for the Maccabee children. Give thanks that their light didn't die. Light one candle for the pain they endured when their right to exist was denied. Light one candle for the terrible sacrifice justice and freedom demand. And light one candle for the wisdom to know when the peacemaker's time is at hand. Don't let the light go out. It's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out. Let it shine through our love and our tears. Light one candle for the strength that we need to never become our own foe. Light one candle for those who are suffering the pain we learned so long ago. Light one candle for all we believe in. Let anger not tear us apart. And light one candle to bind us together with peace as the song in our heart. Don't let the light go out. It's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out. Let it shine through our love and our tears. What is the memory that's valued so highly that we keep alive in that flame? What's the commitment to those who have died when we cry out they've not died in vain? We have come this far, always believing that justice will somehow prevail. This is the burden, and this is the promise, and this is why we will not fail. Don't let the light go out. It's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out. Let it shine through our love and our tears. Don't let the light go out. Don't let the light go out. Don't let the light go out. Page 586 for the Aleinu. If you are able, please rise. Alenu leshabeach ladon hakol, latet gdula leotzer bereshit, shelo asanu kugoye haratzot, velo samanu kamishpechot ha'adama, shelo sam chalkenu kahem, vigor alenu kechol hamonam, va'anachnu korim, Umishtachavim umodim lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu v'nemar v'haya Adonai v'melech al kol haaretz bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad Ushemo echad. Please be seated. We turn our thoughts now to those who are no longer with us in body, but remain with us in spirit. We are marking Yartzeit's anniversary of death this week for Deborah Mandel Basic, Dr. Marvin Kurfürst, Pauline Wessler, and Arthur Goldstein. And we're still within a year of mourning for Nick Ralston, Elise Gibson, Norma Porter, Philip Brenner, Heather Heyer, Jackson Hunter, Susan Anderson, Carl Weissman, John Lale, Florence Shapiro, Audrey Prince, Dorothy McQuiston, Karen Josephson, and Neil Gilman. If anyone else has a name they'd like to add at this time, please do so. We keep in our thoughts all those who have died without anyone to say Kaddish for them as well. The Mourner's Kaddish is on page 598. If you would like to rise, please do so. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah ve'alma divrach yeruteh v'amlich malchuteh v'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayeh dechol beit Yisrael ba'agala uv'izman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mevarach me'alam olamei almaya yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yit'aleh v'yithalal shemei dekudasha barichu ve'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tush bechata v'nechemata da'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Please be seated. May there be peace and comfort to all who mourn and all who are bereaved. Oseh shalom bimromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru amen. Ya'aseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Ya'aseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Ya'aseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Ya'aseh Shalom. Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. V'imru. I'd like to invite up our President, Jillian Perry, for some announcements.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
Well, as you can see, I keep taking my mom's prayer book every time I come up here, so I'll start off with explaining that for those that have not. Apparently, my announcements are running away. What we're doing is we're collecting, and actually we've already ordered. They're coming 29th. So we are accepting donations in order to supply our congregants that are visually impaired with the ability to read Hebrew without extending your arm farther than its human possibilities. So you can extend it as whatever size you need. We'll upload them and we'll keep them charged in the sound room and make it available for anybody that needs them. So just wanted to bring that up. Next, we have Sunday. We have religious school. It's last day of religious school for the year. I know some kids are sad. I'm sad. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself Sunday mornings. You guys will be coming back, though, on the 7th, and we'll see you all then. For the adults, if you like cold weather, I probably still will be out here working on the playset. So if you enjoy cold weather, come and see me. So also on Sunday at 5:30, we have the Gainesville Hanukkah. We have volunteers. We always want more volunteers, but please come out and enjoy the fun, the festivities. I have the information. It's down Atlas Walkway in Gainesville, so if you need the information, let me know. I'll let you know. And if you have one of these fancy sweatshirts, it's going to be great weather for the fancy sweatshirts, just letting you know. Speaking of the fancy sweatshirts, I still have a few if you're interested in them. I have them in a box. They travel with me with the car magnets and everything else. My car is just like a walking, fix the temple, sanders and equipment and Ner Shalom sweatshirts and stuff. So, lastly, as you noticed, we have one Torah in there. Our Torahs will be back actually Monday or Tuesday, I believe. The Sofer has been working to fix them, and Debbie and David Bruce have volunteered to drive them back. So they will be traveling the HOV, I hope. So got God with them. So I think we could have an argument on that one. So, but we're not done raising funds. We had a congregant come forward and challenge anybody to the last night of Hanukkah. So on the 21st at midnight, this congregant will match all donations made. So if you have not had an opportunity to challenge this challenger, I put this out to you because it's a great thing. We are raising the money not only to fix the Torah, but to have a fund available to fix the Torahs in the future, as well as decide where we're going to go in the future with the smallest Torah, which is to the point of no longer being able to be repaired. So we're building up those funds that we need to have, continue our responsibility to take care of these Torahs. So, and I feel like I have more, but I probably do not. So Rabbi will be here December 22nd and 29th. So just because the holiday festivities are hidden does not mean we won't be here having a good time. Before I pass this off, because I see my mom's hand up, so that means there's sisterhood, I think. Oh, yarn yentas. That's a good call. It's cold outside, and our yarn yentas meet on Sundays and also by themselves and crochet and knit. And if you want to learn how to crochet and knit, they do teach. I know this for a fact. They haven't taught me that well, but they do. They are making scarves, and they are making hats, and they are also collecting ones that you purchase at the store. The homeless in Prince William County, this is a cold season for them, and this goes directly to the shelters around here. So please look through your closets, your yarn collections, everything you have. It's a great opportunity to take care of those that need us. Lastly, in the time that we've been in here tonight, it's gotten colder, and the parking lot is getting close to an ice rink. in certain sections. I've been out there and it's slippery in a lot of spots. So if somebody's more able-bodied in the family to go get the car, I suggest it gets pulled up in the roundabout. If you need a ride out to your car, let me know. We'll make sure that you get to your car safely. It's a lot more treacherous than we expected, so please let me know. Shabbat Shalom. Thank you, Rabbi.
For our final Hanukkah tonight, before we go out to our lovely Oneg and Kiddush, we'll sing Hanukkah, O Hanukkah, on the bottom of page 669, sorry. The verse on the left there in the English, and then on the top of page 660, we'll attempt the verse in Hebrew and the verse in Yiddish. We'll see how far we get in those. Oh Hanukkah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party, we'll all dance the hora. Gather round the table, we'll give you a treat. Sivivon to play with and latkes to eat. And while we are playing, the candles are burning low. One for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. Yemei HaChanukah, Chanukah Mikdashenu, Begilu v'simcha mimalim et libenu, Laila v'ayom sivivenu yasov, Sukan nochal bam laro, ha'iru, hadliku, nerod Chanukah rabim, al hanisim ve'al haniflaot asher cholelu hamakabim, al hanisim ve'al haniflaot asher cholelu hamakabim. Oy Hanukkah, yantif Hashener, alles dikara freilecher anitu nachazainer, alle nachten dreid lach spielen mir, Zurich heißelatkas esten schier, Geschwinder, singt Kinder, die Dinnenkelle liftele on, singt al hanisim, läuft Gott vor den Nisim, kommt Gitter tanzen in kon. Singt al hanisim, läuft Gott vor die Nisim und kommt Gitter tanzen in kon. What? I've practiced. Shabbat Shalom, Chag Sameach, join us for Oneg and Kiddush.